Right, on today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a new figure, and in here, I've got basically my latest obsession, and neca have got me back. I am now collecting the retro cloth line, and that's a line, to be honest. I had quite a few of the old ones back in my old collection, which I had to sell during lockdown, which was a fucker, because I had a box movie Maniacs collection, and quite a good retro line as well. And obviously when lockdown hit, I had to go, so I wasn't really going to rebuild that scale of figure just because all the old stuff's proper expensive now. But I've seen they re-released this, which is I think it's Dream Warriors Freddy, to be honest. I just seen it was a Freddy retro cloth and ordered it, so it could be part one or it could be Dream Warriors. But anyway, you'll know that by the thumbnail. But yeah, I weren't going to get back into the retro line just because of how pricey it is. But to be honest, I've seen quite a few of the older pieces getting re-releases. Like for the 50th anniversary, the Pretty Woman Leatherface is getting a re-release, so I've pre-ordered that. And also you've got the Hitchhiker as well, which only ever come as a double pack with nubbins, and that's getting released on its own as well. So I've pre-ordered the Pretty Woman Leatherface and the Hitchhiker. But yeah, now I've seen these kind of a somewhat reasonable price, I'm back collecting them, man. It's such a good line of figures. I always preferred these to the Ultimates because the Ultimate line's got that, I just hate that nappy. I've said it a few times on here, but I hate like the little nappy on how obvious the seam is joining the legs, and no matter how good the sculpt is, that just takes me out of it. So I'm buzzing to see more of the retro cloth line actually available, which is sick, because they're now normal price, which is like 40 quid, which is happy days, man. But let's get this open and take a look at, well, which Freddy I've ordered, because yeah, like I say, I don't know if this is part one or part three. I'm pretty sure it's Dream Warriors, to be honest, but yeah, as I come to say that, I'm second guessing myself now. So yeah, but do you know what? Either one I'll be very happy with. And this was picked up from Props and Replicas, and the thing I hate about Props and Replicas is they send it in that shit. And it's good for packing, obviously, but I hate touching this shit, man. I hate touching this shit so much. So, right, let's see what we've got here. Oh, yeah. That is fucking amazing. And it is Dream Warriors Part 3, which is probably my favourite Nightmare on Elm Street film, to be honest. I'm not a massive fan of that franchise, but I think Part 3 is probably my favourite. But fucking hell, mate, that is unbelievable, to be fair. And you get the little torso of souls. That's so fucking cool, man. This one, I really want to open. I don't open my figures, so this is not getting opened, obviously, but I really want to open this to see actually what it looks like with the chest on and stuff. But that's not going to happen because it's staying in the box. But yeah, let's take a look at this. And also I've got a few others here to show you as well, so I've got, well, you'll see. But yeah, man, first impressions of this is fucking so good, and this line's just amazing, man. The neca retro cloth line was always my favourite thing neca done, so I'm pretty buzzing to be able to get these back in the collection. But yeah, let's switch the angles around and take a look anyway. Right, so this is the Dream Warriors re-release of Freddy Krueger, and like I say, man, I fucking love the neca retro line. And I've got to say, the only thing I don't like is the fact he's tied in there is making them display really weird, like the sweater and the pants and stuff. Like, there's no need for that. There's no need for them cable ties to be there, I don't think. The head sculpt looks absolutely phenomenal, man. So fucking good. And obviously, now there is two ways to get the retro line. It is in this like clamshell, which I prefer, because obviously you get that fucking amazing artwork, which this piece is definitely a Jason Edmondson's piece. I'm pretty certain on that. Yep, artwork courtesy of Jason Edmondson. You can spot his work from a mile away, mate. And he does not disappoint. And them figures are cool because obviously of how they're just Migos, aren't they, really, with better head sculpts. In fairness, that's what they are. But they get amazing artwork. So they display really well because you get two pins and hang them, and they just display perfectly on the wall. So they're actually a really good in-box display, unlike the Ultimates, because obviously you've got the window flap there. It sounds like I'm just slagging off the Ultimates, by the way. Some of the figures are amazing. It's just not for me. It's probably going in on the Ultimates for no reason. But yeah, I just think this display is much better. I like the old school Mego feel to them. I love the artwork on these releases, like the clamshell releases. But sometimes they come in boxes, and I've got to say the boxed ones aren't my favourite. Like I picked up the 4K release by Screen Factory of the Fog, and I've got the bundle with the Stevie Wayne figure for $60, by the way, which is fucking obscene. They had a 50% off sale, so that was reduced from 120 to 60, and you got a little 7-inch The Fog, which The Fog's one of my favourite scores by Carpenter, and one of my favourite films by Carpenter. But you got the Steelbook 4K release, because I'm down in the 4K rabbit hole as well now. But you got the Fog 4K Steelbook, the 7-inch single, the Stevie Wayne figure, which looks fucking amazing, and a poster as well for $60. It was too good to pass up. Like, I think after shipping and all that, it ended up costing me like £54, which is wild, mate. Absolutely wild. That kind of started this little obsession. But yeah, so you've got back to this anyway. So I'm just rabbiting on now. But you've got that artwork. Accessory wise, you get a hat. Obviously, you've got his iconic glove, and you get the torso of souls, which the detail on that looks so fucking cool, man. So fucking cool. So you've got that glorious Jason Edmiston artwork. A nice shot of the figure, which that pose is fucking unbelievable. I knew that figure would look so sick out of the box. I might have to pick up another one of this, you know. This looks so fucking cool out of the box. I might have to pick this up again. But yeah, so that was the delivery today. And I'll just go through quickly what else I've picked up. So I also, with grabbing the Stevie Wayne, I've got that on the way. I grabbed Captain Blake from the Fog, which I used to own this one, and I thought this was long sold out, and it was £31 from Props and Replicas, and I'm fucking buzzing, because I love that figure. That's definitely one of the best, because of how raggedy the clothes are in the film. It lends itself perfectly to the retro line, and I think that's an incredible figure, and I know his eyes light up. Obviously, again, I'll never see that feature because I don't think about the box. This artwork is by Devon Draws, and again, look at that fucking artwork, man. I would maybe like to see blue rather than purple, just to go with like a whitey blue colour, just to go with the Fog, that theme. But other than that, that artwork is glorious, mate. And then you've got the back there, which is fucking glorious. And then this was a vintage find, which was £25, I think. Which again, I fucking love My Bloody Valentine. And again, because of the overall, like the jumpsuit, that lends itself perfectly to a retro. I think that's the best minor figure. And then that artwork again doesn't let it down whatsoever. Accessory wise, you get pickaxe, the box with the heart in, little knife, and I actually don't know what that accessory is, to be fair. And the artwork on this release is by Justin Osborne, of course. Yeah, Justin Osborne, right there. Oh, it's a nail gun. Fucking hell. There we go. It's a nail gun, apparently. That didn't know that though. But yeah, that's another fantastic release. And yeah, man, this line of figures is absolutely incredible. And last but not least, these feel like a little cheat, you know. I don't really know if these are proper, but I mean, it's never a bad time to show Halloween 3 stuff on the channel, is there? So you've got, firstly, one of the greatest horror posters ever. I need a poster of that. so much. But the back of this though, you get a little mail away silver shamrock thing, cut it out, order your mask basically. That's so fucking cool. That's very reminiscent of the Dom Post adverts for Halloween 3 that went round magazines and stuff. I think that's a nice little nod to that. And then you get obviously the little trick or treaters, but you get TV, which is lenticular. There we go, lenticular. And then, but then the sculpts on the melted masks are fucking incredible. You got the skull there, you got the witch there, and you got the pumpkin, and you get a little witch's hat for the pumpkin as well. Well, I put it on the pumpkin. I think it is the pumpkin. Oh no, it's not. I put it on the pumpkin. But yeah, obviously it goes on the witch. But yeah, man, absolutely incredible. But like I say, I don't really know if that is. I don't really know if that is a retro figure or not. I think they are. The cloth, I guess. So yeah. But I don't really see it as, because the packaging's so different and stuff, it doesn't really belong with the rest of the line, I don't think. But nonetheless, it's fucking a great release. But we'll cut it there anyway. I have got a few more pre-orders, like I say. I've got Pretty Woman Leatherface, I've got The Hitchhiker, I also have Stevie Wayne on the way, and I've just picked up Billy from Silent Night, Deadly Night as well. And that was one that I didn't have, because it was like, I think it was an American only release, and I've managed to track that down for a good price. So I was fucking over the moon with that, because that's probably the best NECA retro cloth figure. So I'll have an unboxing of that during the week. But yeah, it's incredible. But yeah, anyway, this is my latest obsession. There will be more masks on the way, because I have got pre-orders coming in. But yeah, man, I'm back on NECAs. And they've got me back anyway, which is, yeah, unfortunate. Unfortunate, because it's more money to spend, but fucking great line of figures, so it's definitely worth picking up. But we'll call it there. Nice one for checking the video out. If you did enjoy it, like it, subscribe to the channel, share it around, that'd be massively appreciated. And yeah, see you in a bit. Nice one.